Welcome to another tea time with Tanya. Coconut ginger green. Oh yeah, I think this is my favorite tea of all the teas. It is so delicious, and I hope that this cools off by the time I finish this video so I can drink some of it. Team building. Yes, one of the things that I have been hearing the most griping about, and as I was at a meeting the other day talking about fundraising, two concerns came up. Is number one, I don't know how to fundraise. Number two, I don't know how to build my team. And I have personally been dealing with the team building issue for myself this morning, as I am really needing some help with some back-end web tech issues, as well as some administrative support. And so I thought, well, it would be great for me to share my my process of how I build a team. And so the first piece is getting super duper clear on who it is that you want and what it is that you want accomplished. So let's use the example of administrative support. So what I'm specifically looking for, what's really, really important to me, is someone who is a really quick learner, who has the flexibility, but is very much an analytical, detail-oriented mind. And I think this is really important. I'm also looking for someone who is not necessarily wanting to be trained to become an entrepreneur. I'm not wanting the visionary entrepreneur like myself. I'm wanting someone who complements that in me so that I can focus on what I love, which is the connecting, which is the activation, which is the marketing, being out there in front of people, coming up and activating the ideas. I need my follow-through person. So when I create a job description, I'm actually writing all of that, of like, what are the absolute must-haves and what are the must-have nots, right? So what are the things that this person should not have? And then when I'm looking at resumes, for example, because I'm going to post this on different virtual assistant sites and hiremymom.com, I am specifically looking for a couple things when I get resumes. Is number one, are they detail oriented in terms of, are they answering any questions that I lay out? Are they spelling correctly, punctuation correct? And are they paying attention to the details? If they do not in their response to me, then are they going to do it on the job? Absolutely not, right? It's like that first impression. So that's the first thing, is going through that hiring process, and then and looking for a good fit, and really feeling into my intuition on someone. And if they are difficult in the beginning, they're going to continue to be difficult. I'm looking for someone who would be super easy to work with and someone who runs with something. What I love is something I heard from someone, and I'm totally blanking on where I heard this, but actually giving someone a task to see how they do. So all the applicants, to actually give them a task, and it might be, this was the task. It was so brilliant. It was, I'm going on a trip to the Bay Area. Find me plane ticket, hotel, all of this, right? And then to see what are they coming back with? How quickly can they do it? And I just think that was freaking brilliant. Okay, so that's the hiring process. And then when you actually have someone on the team, you want to have that weekly meeting, and you want to have very specific things that they are accountable for. So what's perfect about this is if you can test someone administratively on how they do with given a task and not given a lot of direction, right? That you're giving them an accountability. You are accountable for XYZ and fulfilling on that. And to see, are they able to then do what is required without being told the details? And I think this is critical. When building a team, we're looking for someone who can be accountable and need very little hand-holding, who could ask the right questions and put in the critical thinking to be able to accomplish on that accountability, right? So whatever the task is, doing whatever is required to do that. So the testing out of someone and empowering them with an accountability and letting them have the free range to do it their way is so important. Now, I'm a control freak, so this is difficult, but it's really empowering someone to get the job done and having them do it the right way, because that's not my strength, right? My strength is the activation, it's the marketing, it's all of that piece, the networking, it's the people part. The follow-through piece, it's not my expertise. I want to have someone that's their expertise. And then the last piece is acknowledgement. Every time they're doing something right, acknowledging it. What are the rewards? What are the ways that you are celebrating this person and having them feel pumped up and so appreciated? People just want to feel like they are seen, loved, and heard. And that is our job, to do that, to empower someone. So, well, I feel pumped up now. It's great. This was awesome because this kind of like talked me through my own process and getting me excited again instead of feeling drained by the process that I'm going through and having some administrative support. So would love to hear from you. Have you built a team? What are some of your strategies? What are some of your suggestions and insights? Would love for you to share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. It's still hot.